Bada bing, bada bam.
Do you remember the last episode of BAM we did? It's a show called Tarot. Every single episode is based off of a different tarot card.
2 years ago.
Okay, it was 2 years ago. However, you guys really liked it, and it's Halloween, and I wanted to get into some thrillers next, but I need to knock out a tarot one because this episode has been living rent-free in my mind, and I don't know if it's for the good reasons. It's kind of messed up. It's kind of twisted. It's kind of, when I think too long about it, I'm like, now what was that? But now I need to tell you about it because it is one of, I think, the more viewed episodes of tarot in South Korea. It's a South Korean show. And like I said, every single episode is based off of a tarot card. Let's just jump right into Min. That's our main character. Min is at his best friend's wedding. He's like a groomsman. And he's watching them take photos, the bride and the groom. They're looking awkward. They look like they could be 5 feet apart and be a little bit more comfortable. This does not feel like a happy wedding. The cameraman is even saying, Mr. Groom, could you please smile a bit more? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, okay, now how about the friends join in for a moment? Groom's friend, what was your name? Min? Don't just stand there awkwardly. Come on, join in. And everyone starts inching a little bit closer in their little trench coats. And okay, now smile. 1, 2, once more, 2, 3. Okay. They get the shot. And Min and the groom are finally outside walking around. And it's just such a surreal moment. He just got married. This is a big deal. But why does he look so miserable? Hey, what's wrong? Why do you look like that? Hey, hello? And the groom starts dry heaving in the middle of the banquet. And he starts booking it. He's running it to the restroom. Min is chasing after his best bud. And they enter into this, you know, like those bar restrooms that are dark and gloomy. And it just looks kind of vintagey, but in the best way possible. Nobody else is in there. The groom runs into one of the stalls and he's just throwing up. Min doesn't really care that much. He's just checking himself out in the mirror. Hey, are you really that nervous? It's not because I'm nervous. I just feel like I need to throw up, that's all. Geez. Well, I guess that's what happens, right? Because you're married and your life's over, isn't it? Isn't that what it is? You're a married man. That's crazy, a married man. The groom wipes his mouth, walks out of the stall, and he starts washing his hands. You're going to marry Ellie, right? When are you planning on getting married? I should set a date this year after meeting her parents, but it's just been really busy. Hey, before you set a date, I would say make sure to get some counseling. I hear there's a lot of services these days.
A lot of services? What does that mean?
Counseling services.
Oh. Like, okay.
Yeah, and he's like, what kind of counseling? He looks over at the groom. Look, the groom grabs little paper towels. He's wiping his hands. Marriage is reality, you know? You really need to be on your toes. I guess I'm going down the road first, but see you after the wedding. And he walks out. Min is like, that is so weird. He's like, okay, I'll see you out there. And he starts fixing his hair again in the bathroom mirror, alone in this little moody bathroom. His friend is having a life crisis over getting married. Meanwhile, he's over here fixing his long coat. He looks like Sherlock Holmes. You want some snacks? That's crazy. He literally is trying to crawl over for some snacks. He's trying to crawl over for me because I'm the snack. Inappropriate. Okay. He's over there fixing his long coat. He looks like Sherlock Holmes. And he's talking to himself. I mean, I guess the guy's got no guts, right? And he's about to walk out when he looks to his left. And there's this weird painting in the bathroom, and it looks like a winged creature helping a woman. It's weird. And on the ledge, there's this red velvet business card, which is kind of like a marketing queen, eye-catching genius. All it says on there, it has an address, it has a phone number, and it says couple manager. Couple manager? It's so weird. Min checks his watch. Oh shit, I gotta go. And he leaves. And I guess after the wedding, he's kind of intrigued. He just wants to check it out. And maybe the address is on his way home. He ends up at this couple manager's place. And I thought it was going to be like a cute little office, but it looks more like a museum. It's glassed down on all sides. There's a Greek headless statue. There's classical music playing. There's artwork just leaned up on the floor against the wall. And he starts staring at this large painting of a man holding a lamp. It's like a man holding a lamp, getting guided through the dark. And a woman in a pantsuit walks up behind him. Her heels are clacking. She's got long hair in this sleek back pony. She looks maybe middle-aged, 50s, 60s. She's wearing sparkly earrings, makeup. She's not what I was expecting. She looks like she's an attorney that came to serve. A motion to dismiss, Your Honor. Being ugly on the inside is in fact a federal crime. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Her voice booms and echoes throughout this office. That's a painting called The Hermit. He whips around. Oh, you're the couples manager, right? He's looking a little nervous because she looks so intense, right? She looks very scary. It's about a person trying to gain enlightenment in the dark corners of the world. Look, he's using a lantern to illuminate the world at his feet. I'm a person of faith. I have a religion. I'm not really into fortune telling or... Religion and fortune-telling are not very different. They're one of the same. If you know the cause and effect of everything, the future would be predetermined like fate, would it not? Isn't that what we think is God's work? Min does not look very convinced. In fact, he looks kind of offended. Like, how are you comparing the two? He looks upset. But he goes into her darkly lit office anyway, and he's sitting inside this cushy little armchair. It looks like a therapist's office if your therapist wants to drive you crazy. Everything is too clean. It's a glass coffee table. Imagine one fingerprint, game over. And now you're stressed. And now the therapy session is over because all you can think about is, how do I wipe the thumbprint off the coffee table without, like, how do I do it in a casual way?
What do you mean? Like it's all glass and it's super
it's
reflective?
Yes. Like if you've ever been in a therapist's office, they try to make it a little bit busier because, you know, it doesn't want to be too bland. You want to feel a little bit homey. Everything is reflective. I feel like if I got a little mug to drink coffee because the therapist offered it to me and I put it down and then a coffee stain and then I got to wipe it, and I would just be so stressed. It's like a very daunting. The place looks expensive and you just feel like you have to sit prim and proper. And Min looks a little bit intimidated. And she goes through his little application. Mr. Park Min Chan, you graduated from a 4-year university in Seoul, 34 years old, office worker, and your girlfriend, Jin Ellie, is your junior from university. 29 years old, a new employee at a public financial corporation. Is that correct? Am I reading that correct? Yes, that is correct. We have a much more sophisticated rating system than public information agencies. Your girlfriend's age and job make her the most preferred grade in the market, in the marriage market, if you will. When it comes to family background, education, future prospects, appearance, and likability, you men are rather ordinary compared to your girlfriend, Miss Ellie. Yeah, but we've already decided to get married, so I'm not sure why we're talking about these credentials when we should be talking about the relationship. Min, I don't know if you're mistaken, but in the end, marriage follows the credentials. Everything will be turned upside down in a marriage if you guys are not on the same page. Min is kind of pissed off by this. Like, what do you mean? Like, you're telling me right now, I'm paying for this session, lady, and you're telling me my girlfriend is a better catch than me? Are you out of your mind? Like, what are you saying right now? He tries to get up. Excuse me, isn't this a place supposed to provide a wedding consultation? Is this place to ruin marriages? Is that what you're doing here? I am the person who will solve the problem that you are currently facing. There's no problem. I shouldn't have even come here. Maybe that's the problem. He puffs out his coat and he starts to walk off. And she doesn't even look at him. Wait. I haven't even started talking. If you leave like this now, it will be irreversible. What is this lady talking about? Now, we don't know if Min stays. We just know the next day he's at a little coffee shop with his girlfriend, Ellie, and she's on her phone, and he's just staring at his coffee, probably thinking about everything that the couple manager just said to him last night. Oppa, I heard there's a new Chinese restaurant. Should we go there to eat? Ellie, about the whole wedding thing, like the gifts and the dowry, don't you think that we should talk about it ourselves before we meet with the parents? The wedding stuff. But have you talked to your father about it? He said he might sell the house in the countryside and get us a place, right? Honestly, I don't really want to start marriage life with a rental. Yeah, I could talk to him about it. Okay, because my friend Hewon, she moved into a brand new apartment that she owns. I'm kind of envious of her. And then we get a flashback to the night before.
Wait, so yes. The conversation is he's asking her what is her family bringing to the marriage in terms of dowry? Is that what he's asking? And then
No.
she's asking him like, oh no, are you prepping a house? Is that the conversation about?
No, I think he's saying, hey, you and I should discuss what we are going to tell our parents about the wedding dowry and all these things before we meet with the parents. And she's like, oh, let's not even do that because you said your dad was going to sell a house, right? Which is like it's a lot. Right. It's intense.
So for Koreans, similar, like for weddings, both family will like bring a lot of money, right? Like for dowry and stuff.
I don't know.
Okay, but there's some dowry, some money involved.
I think some more traditional leaning couples do. I think maybe some couples don't these days.
Right. So he asked that.
Yes.
And her first thing was like, oh, you need to get a house.
Because I don't want to live in a rental right after we get married.
Got it.
And that's exactly what the couple manager said last night. With her dark eyeliner, her nostrils flaring, right after Min sits down like a little lost puppy, intense stare into his soul. Your girlfriend has entered a public corporation, and a financial one at that. This is when she will be the most vulnerable to temptation. If you bring up the topic of wedding gifts or a dowry, she will deflect the conversation to the issue of a newlywed home, which is like the biggest obstacle in Korea because homes are so expensive. I mean, here too, but it's very expensive. She would deliberately mention conditions that are near impossible for you. And now Min is sitting back at the coffee shop thinking about that comment. But that aside, Ellie, I'm planning to make reservations at a Korean restaurant next Saturday. Is that okay? It's better to have a meeting with our parents sooner than later, right? Why are you rushing? It's going to be hard to book a wedding hall even 2 months from now. I think it'd be better to do it after the summer. Rushing? We've been talking about making wedding plans for a while now, no? But looking at my friends these days, some are living unmarried and are just dating freely. Sometimes when I hear them talk about it, I feel envious. There's another flashback to the couple manager. Last night she said, when you mention a specific wedding date, she'll brush it off as a joke. Wasn't it your girlfriend who was more eager to get married when you were job hunting? Oppa, I'm not saying that I want to do that and live unmarried and free like my friends. I mean, you know how free-spirited my friends are, right? But just, it's so much right now. Why are you acting like this? The next night, Min is back at the manager's creepy office because what the that everything she said was going to happen just happened at the coffee shop. The manager walks in wearing blood red. So I was right. Yeah, so what do I do now? Don't worry, I'll make sure that what you're worried about will never happen. Please be specific. What are you going to do? The condition of me contracting with you is that you don't ask that question. I have my ways, so you just trust me and follow along. What's certain is that I will make sure that the two of you will be walking hand in hand into the wedding hall in no time. She slides over a pen on the glass coffee table. And here's what I need you to do. And she hands him a USB-C cord for Ellie's phone. So the next day, he's laying on the couch in his studio apartment. And it's like a tiny little apartment. Ellie's drinking beer. She's sitting on the floor right next to the couch. He's laying down on the couch. They're both on their phones. He's watching a live streamer, a girl. Thank you, Pyongi Big Brother, for the 5,001. Pyong Pyong.
Wait, he's watching a streamer right there?
Yes, and she's getting agitated. You're watching Sunja TV again with your girlfriend right in front of you? No, it just happened to turn on. Ugh, you have no manners. And stop spilling your chips everywhere. Jeez, Oppa, just eat properly. What's wrong with you? He's like crunching with his mouth open and trying to... What are you talking about? There's no crumbs on my shirt. I didn't spill anything. I'm eating. What's wrong with that? And the YouTuber keeps going online. Oh, right, everyone. I bought the bag. I was originally going to buy this other thing, but this one wasn't bad either. She's rolling her eyes, so frustrated. Like, this guy better not be giving money to this female live streamer while I'm sitting here right now.
That's insane. And
she leans over to grab the beer. He leans over to grab his beer on the coffee table, but then spills it all over her on purpose. Oh, sorry. Are you crazy? What's wrong with you today? Sorry. He tries to wipe her shoulder. Just forget it. Why are you being so annoying? Sorry. Go clean up. And she plops her phone down on the coffee table and runs into the bathroom. She storms into the bathroom agitated. He grabs her phone, grabs the little USB-C device that the couples manager gave, imports it in, and starts downloading all the data onto her phone. The next day, he's sitting at his little work cubicle and he's biting his lip. He's reading the group chats, going through them one by one like a little maniac, okay? And he's downloaded them all. In one group chat with all the girls from work, this girl texts into it. This is a screenshot of Ellie's text message. I'm so envious of you, Ellie. I heard when you enter the training institute, it's like filming Singles Inferno with everybody there. What are you talking about? I have a boyfriend. Crying face.
Oh, my
then
God.
Another girl texts, honestly, Minoppa is older and his specs are kind of lacking. He's not even from one of the big companies.
His spec is kind of lacking.
So he doesn't work like in Korea. It's like working for the biggest tech companies like Google, Meta, like you want to work there, Alphabet or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So her job is better than his now. So
Yeah.
everyone's like, so it's like, so it's very cutthroat in terms of like social status, right? Everybody's like constantly comparing like what status you are.
Yeah, I will say like in America, that might sound very foreign. In Korea, it's pretty bad. And I'm not going to say everybody in Korea, and every time I say anything remotely negative about Korea, everyone's like, I'm Korean. It's just the truth, okay? In Korea, they say the only times you can really advance your socioeconomic status is through college. Once you go through college, your fate is sealed, they say, basically. And then through marriage.
Yeah. And also, like, I think the whole
The
honorific system
yes.
is very much like it's
Yeah.
all, you're constantly checking what rank people are with work and in life, so you can change your language basically based on are they above you or below you.
Yeah. Like it's a cutthroat society in Korea. It's pretty wild. So another friend in the group chat responds, Ellie, honestly, you could upgrade to a professional, like one of the 사, doctor, lawyer, judge, prosecutor, accountant, patent attorney, teacher. You could update to a 사, and no one would even blame you for leaving your boyfriend. Ellie responds, are you crazy? If you know any 사s, introduce them to me at least.
No freaking way.
And her friend responds, really? You want me to set you up with a patent attorney oppa I mentioned who works in entertainment? He's not that handsome, but he has a good future. And he drives a Benz. Which is like a crazy selling point. Imagine your selling point is the car you drive. Like, I would cry. Now, Ellie keeps saying, keep him on hold for now. Don't introduce him to anybody else. And Min is pissed. He's seething reading these text messages to and he has a Polaroid of her on his desk. So that night, he goes home and she's getting ready for bed. And I don't know if it's reading about the patent attorney. He feels the manhood rushing through his body. He's ready to pounce on her to prove patent attorney or this wee attorney. Okay, that was the worst.
What?
He throws her onto the bed and she's like, oppa, no, I haven't even washed up yet. So what? Oh, wait, stop. Do you even have protection? What? Since when did we? Let's just do it later. I'm just saying, that's how you know she's over you. Like, I'm just saying, that's how you know, okay? That's crazy. I mean,
what do you mean that's crazy? That's not crazy. Like, he's just...
No.
Like,
but like the energy she was giving was not like, oh, honey, I'm tired. I can't do this right now. It was giving like, but do you have... like, don't touch me. It was giving, like, I don't even want to look at you. You're an ick energy. No, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
But I mean, he's also acting like a freaking... Like a dog. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so he's like, what's the big deal? We're getting married anyway. And she just throws him off of her, which good for you, girly. You should. Like, I'm not saying you need to have intimate relations with your partner. I'm just saying the energy she was giving is like a girl just knows. A girl just knows when a girl is tired, and a girl just knows when the girl is not liking this dude anymore.
Okay.
It's like the energy. It's the micro, like, just not tonight. It's not even like, oh, I'm tired. It's like, I'm really tired. Like, it's like that energy, So she throws him off of her. Good for you, girly, okay? But also, just let her go, dude. And he does. And she's like, really? Did you remember how worried I was last time I missed my period? And he just ignores her. So now she feels guilty, which like girly pop don't feel guilty. And she says, I mean, we could go out and buy some protection then, if that's what you want to do. But he crawls into bed all bijasa, which like, around and find out. I don't know. That's a threat, okay? So he's like, forget it. I'm tired. Do you want me to go buy them then? And he just like rolls around in bed, won't even look at her. And the next day at the training course, one of Ellie's coworkers comes up to her, slides her an energy drink. You must be tired. Oh, she looks up. It's this okay looking dude. I will say Min, her boyfriend, is taller. But like face-wise, face card-wise, if I really have to objectify these two men,
okay,
they're kind of similar.
Okay.
Yeah, but this guy's shorter.
Okay.
Which nothing's wrong with that.
The patent attorney?
No. This is part of the training institute that she's in. So he's also training in the same public financial institution that she's in. So they're going through like training week or whatever.
But they're the same rank.
I think so, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And did they just meet or they're old?
It seems like they just met.
Ooh, okay.
He passes her that weak ass 60 milligram energy drink that Korea sells because they don't sell any canned drink over 60 milligrams of caffeine. And I have so much beef about this. He passes. What the am I gonna do with 60 milligrams when I'm falling asleep, huh? He passes that weak ass, not even an espresso shot to her. Gas coffee espresso to her. And she's like, oh, thank you. I saw you earlier at the vending machine. You didn't have any coins, so you just came back to the lecture hall. Oh, really? You saw me? Oh, and this one. Yeah, I really like this one. I actually drink this one a lot. Really? And he pulls another one out of his pocket.
Now we're talking.
No, that's now 120.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He's like, I used to drink it all the time to stay awake when I was job hunting. You know, this black one is my favorite. Okay. So I'm like, I feel like if I was at work and we're dating and a guy says that to me, I'd be like, okay. You know that meme that's like, okay, why are you telling me this? So later after the class, they're walking out of the building together and he's filling her in on his life. My parents are still in the US and I'm the only one that came back. So you're living alone? Yeah, I'm living alone in an apartment in Seoul, but it's my parents, so I have to pay them back now. When are you going to be able to pay them back? I mean, that's crazy. The salary at the finance corporation is pretty good. Well, how much is your starting salary? It's about 60 million won. It's like $45,000. So they walk down to the lobby and Min is there waiting for her and she's staring at him. He's facing the door, so his back is to them. And the guy is still yapping to her. Her new colleague is still yapping to her. We never find out his name. It's just new colleague, okay? New guy. Yapping. And she's like, I have to go now. My friend is here to pick me up. Oof, and she
already downgraded him.
That is so horrendous. Okay,
Wow.
Both these people are not good people right now. She awkwardly walks up, grabs Min's arm, and he looks back and he sees new guy looking at her. Who is that? Oh, he's just my colleague. Why didn't you wait outside? Where's the car? So my sister was over the other day and she's complaining about how much her back hurt. And I thought, you know what? It is the weight of carrying the only children in this household, the next future generation of this household. But then my husband was like, what kind of mattress do you use? Turns out they use the same mattress that my parents basically like immigrated with. Like, it's older than me. The mattress is older than me. And I don't know how they're saying this in a way that is so straight-faced. First of all, that's an antique. I think it's a vintage. I think it belongs in a museum. And second of all, I do feel like it is a health hazard at this point. My sister has really bad allergies just like me. And third of all, how have you not tried out Helix yet? I have been yapping about Helix for years now. My husband is like a sleep scientist with no sleep science degree. He is always trying to explain to every single person around us, unconsensually, honestly.
That you need to recover in your sleep. You maintain your brain functions and mental clarity in your sleep.
One of the best things that we've done and how our back stopped hurting is when we switched to Helix. The Helix Sleep makes premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your needs and conveniently shipped right to your door. The Helix lineup offers 20 unique mattresses, including their award-winning Luxe and Ultra Premium Elite collections, the Helix Plus, a mattress designed for big and tall sleepers, and the Helix Kids mattress designed for growing bodies and endorsed by child sleep and medical experts. The delivery of Helix mattresses allows for very easy installment as well. Helix provides free shipping to the US right to your door, and the mattress comes rolled up in a box for super easy installment. Everybody's different, and Helix knows that, so they made a sleep quiz that matches your unique body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. My sister and her husband took the quiz together because they'd be sharing the new mattress, and they were really concerned because they sleep very differently. My sister is like a chronic side sleeper like I am, and they were matched with the Midnight Luxe, which has been absolutely perfect. It has a medium plushness and lumbar support, which is great since both of them are sitting a lot for all these other things for work and stuff like that. The best part about Helix is their 100-night sleep trial, so no risk. That's more than 3 months to make sure that you and whomever you have sleeping with you absolutely love it. So my sister finally switched to Helix and she fucking loves it. Plus, Helix mattresses have a 10-year warranty and they even offer financing options and flexible payments, so a great night's sleep is never far away. If you're looking for a new bed, check out Helix Sleep. You can click the link below or go to helixsleep.com/baking to get 20% off your Helix mattress. That's helix.com/baking to get 20% off your Helix mattress. That night, they're still arguing, driving home. They sound like they've been fighting all day, and she's getting exacerbated. She's in the passenger seat. It's true. I wasn't really interested, but he suddenly started acting friendly and gave me a drink. What do you want me to do about it? Just throw the drink in his face? So did you exchange phone numbers with him? He asked for my number, so I gave it to him. Are you crazy? You just give your number to any guy who asks? No, but if I don't give it to him, wouldn't it be weird? We're all colleagues, you know, like your female coworkers, they all have your numbers too, don't they? Oh, but do I laugh and joke around with them after work, huh? Don't yell at me. And then it's just silent. You know, you've been acting really strange lately, Min. Are you in any position to say that to me, Ellie? You were unemployed all this time, and now that you've landed some entry-level job, you think you're suddenly in a different class than me, huh?
Dang.
Class? She slams open the passenger door, gets out, slams it closed, and walks away. So they don't live together. So she walks into her apartment that he's dropping her off at. And the next day, Min is at work. He's panicking. He's refreshing his Kakao talk with Ellie because she's not responding. He sent a very long paragraph. Ellie, did you get home okay yesterday? I'm sorry for getting angry. I guess I've been getting irritated easily because I have a lot on my mind lately. I know I shouldn't, but I just kept taking it out on you. And you're right. I was being childish and weird. And it's not easy with work and our wedding preparations. We were getting along so well until recently. So let's forget about the bad things and try to get along again. Have a good day at work and text me when you see this. And then another one. Ellie, did you get home okay yesterday? I'm sorry for getting angry. She finally responds. It's okay. Enjoy your lunch.
Dang. Whoa.
He knows. He knows when I hit him with a, it's okay. It's not okay. Okay? Never trust and it's okay because it's not. And he responds, what should I do? What should I do? And he's freaking out. What do I do? What do I do? And he starts furiously texting. I'm sorry again. I mean, I think I was like that because I was just so tired from working overtime. I'll buy you something delicious for dinner. I'm having dinner with the people from the training institute tonight. It's mostly women, though.
Oh.
That's what Min is saying. I'm just saying both of these people are kind of unlikable, okay? I am not rooting for either of them. He follows her after work, and he sees...
He's stalking her?
Oh, yeah, he's stalking her. And this little 회식, she's like, yeah, okay, there's a lot of people going, but she's buddying with the new employee, the new guy. The new guy is, when they walk out the door, the new guy is even putting his hand on her back.
No.
What does that mean, honey?
No.
What does that mean?
He's holding her back?
Not the lower back, but the higher back.
Higher back?
This is him right now. Higher back?
Higher back?
Okay. Can you decipher what it means when you put your hands on the back of my neck, high back, and then my low back, and then my butt cheek? What does each one mean?
On your neck?
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm giving you a massage. On your upper back?
Yeah.
Be like, good job, bro. like a bro tap. Bop, bop.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's the lower back?
Lower back is like, baby.
Okay, what's the butt?
The butt is like, you look kind of good today.
These are crazy. Honey, these are crazy.
No, like a tap on the butt, like, good one.
Good job, bro.
Good job. Yeah.
And he's just watching them. He's infuriated. The guy is taking lint off of her sweater, the front of her sweater.
Crazy.
What does that mean?
Taking off lint off the sweater?
Okay.
Like,
what would you do if you saw me? You know that girl on TikTok that's like, I think you should ask your boyfriend this. And you should start a fight. I feel like that girl right now. Every time that girl comes up on my FYP, and my sister noticed this, his eyes go.
You should start a fight.
And he's just, and I'm like, you know what? And I put my phone down. We make eye contact. It's time. It's game time. No, I'm just kidding. But what would you do if you saw me and this guy was just taking lint off the front of my sweater?
That is crazy. Like, that is crazy. I think, like, I don't think anybody would be okay with that. Like,
yeah.
I don't think anybody.
Because that means, when a guy does that, that means
like,
he's ready to marry you.
because guys don't even take, like, things off their own shirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is crazy. Wow, that is insane. I've never seen that. That only happens in K-dramas. No? Like, yeah. I don't even think like American drama film like people do that, but that's crazy.
So he sees her. He sees him taking lint off of her sweater, and he follows them all the way to the heshik. And then afterwards, he finds himself outside of an apartment that is not her apartment. That is his apartment that she went with him with.
She went home with him?
Yeah.
Dang.
And he's outside, pissed off, cussing, to think that I was going to marry a like her. And the next morning, she's zipping up her clothes. Ellie is zipping up her clothes. She slept with him. She slept with the new guy.
Okay, we're in the apartment right now?
Yeah, and he's like, are you leaving already? Yeah, I think I need to go. It's not that late yet. You should just wait a moment. And he grabs her arm again. Kind of weird energy. It's feeling very forceful and stressful. And it was giving a little anxiety inducing. Like the way he's grabbing her wrist saying it's not that early or it's not that late. And it's like, let me go. I want to go home, please. Okay, it's stressing me out. So she's like, let me just, can I use the restroom? And she rushes into the restroom, which, side note, I think when he was explaining this whole, my parents are in the US and I'm staying in their condo in Seoul. I was picturing a glass down condo. This condo is not that great. Okay. It looks similar to her boyfriend's place.
So he was like kind of boasting his own status.
And she was getting into it. So they all deserve each other. They're all people. And she goes into the bathroom. She's turning on the water and she's freaking out. What did I fucking do? What the fuck did I just do? And she checks her phone. Fuck. And she starts texting, Oppa, I'm so sorry. I just fell asleep. Don't worry too much. And go to sleep first. I know it's really early in the morning, but I will see you later tonight. She's freaking out. Oh my God, what do I do? She texts again. Or just call me later when you have time. When the sun comes up fully, I know, this is really crazy. She calls him while he's at work. So he's in his little suit. He walks out onto the office balcony and she's just so guilty. The way that he picks up the phone and she's like a little dam of water that just opens. Oppa, you're not really mad, are you? I was worried because you didn't respond. I was busy. Oh, you must have gone to work even though it's a Saturday. I'm sorry. I really won't do it next time and I'll make sure to text you next time when I get home. I gotta go in. I have a meeting. And he hangs up. So to occupy her time, because I think that she's stressing out a lot, and she should be, okay? You know what? Both of them suck. I don't know. She's at a cafe freaking out with her friend from work. This is the girl that got married and got a new place. And the way that the friend is dressed, it just looks kind of posh. And they're sitting there. She looks stressed. Ellie's like, doubled over. She doesn't know what to do. It seems like she filled her work friend in on everything that's happened. And her work friend gives her the advice, just make up your mind quickly about ending it. Marriage is reality. That's what the guy said earlier, remember? Min's friend. Marriage is reality. Someone like you can be more picky about the man's conditions. Why are you in such a rush to marry Min? What are you talking about? Ellie's confused. The sooner you let go, the less Min will suffer. Not really like that. It's not like... What do you mean you're not? Whenever we meet, you say you're having doubts about your marriage. You said it feels like you're doing it out of loyalty. I was just saying... Ellie's phone buzzes on the coffee table. She picks it up. It's the guy from her workplace. Holy shit. And it says, why did you leave in such a hurry? I didn't even get the chance to buy you breakfast. If you're free tomorrow, do you want to go hiking together? And Ellie starts freaking the fork out. He asked me if I want to go hiking together. What do I do? He asked me if I want to go hiking. Oh my God, he texted me. Do I respond? What do I say? What do I say?
Why is she freaking out?
Because I think she's debating between the two of them. Well, you should say that you want to go. Go? I should go hiking with him? I just feel so embarrassed. I don't know why I slept with him the first night, you know? Like, what am I supposed to do? Just go and quickly confirm your feelings and figure out his feelings. Maybe he feels the same way about you, and then you can figure it out and then figure it out with Min later. So I should just go to verify my feelings. Right. I should at least check my feelings once, right? Right. She's like convincing herself. Now, a little side note here. Korean hiking clubs are known to be cheater breeding grounds in South Korea. This is like,
what?
I mean, it's kind of crazy. So it's even known as having an affair while hiking. There's like a term for it. It's a phenomenon, they said, because you meet other married people outside of your social circle. So everyone that you meet on a day-to-day basis is in your social circle. Your coworkers, hey, guess what? Your wife and your husband or whoever is going to run into them one day. The people at your friend group that go golfing together, they all know each other. And when word spreads, your partner's going to find out that you're cheating. Hiking groups, you join a hiking group, you start hiking, and you meet all these random people from all over the different city, and you start going to love motels, and you start boinking. It's like a whole thing. Yeah, to the point where it's actually become like the Ashley Madison of Korea. Like people will go to these hiking clubs for the purpose of having an affair.
That is so fascinating. Like,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then now
I feel like there should be like a more straightforward like system than going to a hiking club.
No, because they were saying if you go online, there's a paper trail. But hiking, and also, how can you tell your partner, no, don't work out. Don't be healthy.
Yeah, but like if everybody knows that you're going to a hiking club, then you're sus.
You're very sus.
So then that's a moot point.
Yeah. And now there's what you call the coffee ladies, which are older ladies that approach men in hiking clubs for work. And they're like, you want to boink?
Okay.
Yeah. So
hiking clubs.
Yeah, shit goes down at a hiking club. You want to go hiking?
Let's go.
Stop it. So the two of them go hiking, and it's the middle of nowhere. And it's just the two of them. So it's not a hiking club, but the two of them go hiking. And the new guy is like, listen, if I was too hasty, I apologize. I made a mistake too, because I guess of all the alcohol that night. I'm definitely not the type to just casually meet and hang out with people like that. So in Korea again, like the one night stands with work people, even in America, kind of like, what are we doing? This is very bad. Like, I got to see you at work now. Anyway, the new guy is like, it's okay. Everyone can make mistakes. Besides, we've been cooped up studying our exams and have only now just become free. Do you just want to pretend that what happened between us never happened? Ellie pauses and she's confused, but she steps forward and slams onto the ground. She trips on a branch because they're hiking and her phone slams onto the ground. Her hands are all scraped up and her phone case pops off of her phone. And in her phone case was like a Polaroid of her and Min.
Okay.
So he's helping her up like, oh my God, are you okay? And as she's gathering her stuff, she's staring at the pictures of her and her boyfriend. And she looks up at the new guy. Can you cherish me?
Wait.
Can you cherish me or not? To be honest, I've been having some doubts about my boyfriend. The new guy looks at her. Thank you for telling me that. Trust me, Ellie, I'm thinking about you very seriously. I can cherish you a lot. Then I will break up with my boyfriend soon. Thank you. So, does that make us official?
That's moving very, very fast, huh?
She's like, official? Well, how about we take our 1 day official photo of dating? Here, let's commemorate our first day of dating. Let's find a nice little spot. Oh, right here's perfect. Okay, let's take a little selfie. Be careful of the ledge. And then, we should get the tree in the background. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's so beautiful. Do you want to take a look? And as he's swiping through the pictures, she falls down off the cliff. And he's holding onto her. She slips and falls back because they were on the edge of the cliff to get the view in the picture. And she's falling off the cliff. He grabs onto her arm and they're just holding hands like this. And it's just his hand that's holding her hand, that's holding her on. Otherwise, she's going to fall down the freaking cliff. It's a whole deal. And he's like, just hold on to me. Hold my hand. I will pull you up. Just hold on a little bit longer. And she's like, my glove, it's slipping. My glove, the hand in my glove is slipping. What do I do? She slips off the cliff.
She did?
And he gets up and he's hyperventilating. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm sweating. That's the guy's reaction to her falling off the cliff.
I don't get it. Like, he didn't care?
He doesn't give a flying fork about her.
Oh.
He's like, that was crazy. Oh my God, she looks messed up. Oh my, I'm sweating. Jeez Louise.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't see what she looks like off the cliff, but she wakes up in a hospital and she's knocked out. Okay, she's knocked out in the hospital bed. Her leg looks very injured. And the couple's manager is standing there. She's facing the window. Her back is faced to all of them, and Min is in the room with her. So it's Min, Ellie is asleep in the hospital room, and the couple manager is there. It seems my job is now done. You said you needed her to depend on you, right? She was becoming a little too independent. Well, this is what I did for you. Now she's going to need you right now more than ever. As her leg recovers, it's going to take a while before she can walk again. Finally, the couple's manager leaves, and Min doesn't even seem that upset that she just committed, I don't know, multiple different crimes.
Wait, so is that like she can do this by superpower, or is that more so like...
I feel like she hires people.
Oh, so you're saying that dude was hired?
I think so.
Oh, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So she finally wakes up, and Ellie wakes up. Min is sitting at the edge of the hospital bed with his back towards her because now he knows the full story. She was out hiking with her coworker, just them two. I mean, he knows that she was cheating. He refuses to even look at her, and she just keeps apologizing. I'm really sorry. I must have gone crazy for a moment. But he and I were never in a serious relationship. He was just being nice to me, so we just went hiking for a bit. Oh, but are you listening right now? I really made a mistake. Please forgive me. Min is calm. You've been through a lot, Ellie. When you were short on your schooling fees, I offered to cover them, but you still worked night shifts to study. I think sometimes people can make mistakes. And he turns around and looks at her. I understand. But thank you. Thank you so much. And they hug. And he's smiling like a maniac.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. The next day, he gets promoted to assistant manager. And suddenly, all the girls in the office are, honestly, this part is comical. This part is comical. comical because if you know anything about actual women in the office, I fucking hate the managers, especially male managers. I'm like, fucking this. Why? We do so much work. Why don't we get promoted? What the is going on? I don't like that. But this is comical. All the girls are suddenly, oops, I dropped my pen. You seem so tense. Do you need a massage? Ooh, I can grab that for you. Okay, suddenly all the girls are swooning over him.
What is he, like, assistant manager or something?
Yeah. Of like
Their department?
yeah.
That is crazy stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You gotta love K-drama.
Yeah, this like never happens in real life. The girly pops in the office go, him? Okay, whatever. And then they go back to work. Okay, but now they're in their pencil skirts. They got the pen in their hair. They're undoing it in front of him. It's just so hot in the office. That's a lie. Every office I've been to is fucking cold. Okay, they're swooning to the point where he's smirking. And he grabs the little Polaroids of Ellie at his desk and puts them in his drawer.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, even at a meeting that day, a girl is using her heel to rub up and down his leg.
Wait, a man wrote this. For sure, a man wrote this. Ain't no way. No? That's freaking crazy.
Yes.
Wow. So good.
Up and down his leg. And later in the copy room, she just comes up and grabs his ass.
Crazy. This is crazy. Wow.
It's like such workplace harassment. But he's eating this shit up. He's like, oh. Meanwhile, Ellie is still in the hospital, struggling. Nothing's going well. And she texts him, are you not coming again today? Meanwhile, Ellie's getting text messages, getting fired from her training institute for lack of attendance. And Min is over there full on getting, a helium balloon. Mm-hmm. You need to blow it up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Like, really? Mm-hmm. With the employee? Mm-hmm. That is crazy.
That's a lawsuit.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Promoted to a manager and then all of a sudden, like...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, a man wrote this. Yeah. A man wrote this, okay? That's crazy shit, okay? She's like on her knees and everything. And he's just like, yeah, bitch. And it's like, buddy, what just happened? Like, buddy, don't get me wrong, assistant managers out there. You guys are pivotal in the workforce. But like, before the title, it has to have like ASST dot. Assistant manager. You know what I mean? Anyway, forking the assistant, butt cheeks clapping, everything. He's going crazy. Suddenly, he went from, oh my God, she's gonna leave me and I'm so upset, to choking out his employee while they're doing it. It's crazy. I mean, obviously, this is fictional, so I'm making light of it, but like the power dynamic. Anyway, but one day, Ellie wakes up. She sees this red velvet business card on her hospital bed. And she doesn't know what this is. I mean, who the hell put this there? And she's looking at it. She sees a phone number. She calls the phone number because, I mean, I guess she has nothing better to do at the hospital. She's not allowed to be discharged. And this scary looking lady who looks like she drinks children's tears for fun, the same lady, marches in with her heels click-clacking on the hospital sterile floors. And she tells her, Ellie, in the end, marriage is reality. And it's natural to find a partner that needs you just as much as you need them. And right now, it seems you probably need your partner a little bit more than he needs you. If you're not confident that he needs you, I can make sure that he does. That's exactly what I can do for you. The worse a person's situation becomes, the more they can't leave their partner. Yes, I know it sounds bad, but there are many people who live together even after seeing the best and worst sides of each other, right, couples manager? I just want to make sure that Min doesn't run away. I just want him to stay by my side, that's all. I just love him. I'm sure that's what Min wants as well. I'll accept Ellie's request. I'll make sure that both of you need each other without fail. And while he's having some crazy intimate relations, I'm telling you, they were
Still?
not censoring. Oh, yeah. I feel like it's been a good 48 hours.
Oh, the same woman?
Yeah, she's like,
Wow, okay.
she's having a party time like this. Her hand is swinging around in the air. And then all of a sudden, she reaches for the nightstand with that same hand, grabs a pen, and then stabs his eye with it. The way you went.
Wait, what?
That's why I'm saying I think these people work for the couples manager.
Oh, like it was just straight up like a murder.
Yeah. Well, not a murder. He just loses an eye.
What?
Yes.
That is so bizarre, okay?
So bizarre. The next scene is him slowly walking in his hospital gown to Ellie, who is in her hospital gown. And he reaches down. I'm so sorry, Ellie. I don't know why. I feel like I just lost my mind. I'll never do it again. And they reach hands and they hold it together and smile. And then the next scene is him throwing up in a restroom, the same restroom.
What are they paying the counselor? Did they say? Like, is she charging anything?
I don't know, actually. That's so interesting.
Right?
Maybe she does this for fun. Like it's a hobby. I don't like doors behind me. Okay. Anyway, maybe she's doing it for fun. But now they're getting married.
Oh,
And now they're just taking pictures of each other in the same spot that the previous couple were taking pictures. They look equally as miserable. Everyone around them is saying things like, you look like an angel. You guys look beautiful. And they're smiling, taking pictures. And you see the couple's manager walk by and smirk. And it says, the hermit. She drops a tarot card. A card of wisdom and self-reflection. In reverse, it could mean greed and carelessness, according to the Korean show. And that is the end.
Wow. It's kind of deep.
Okay, you know how it starts. It's so fascinating. It's so fascinating because both of them were probably happy, jolly. And like, yeah, maybe she would have faced temptations at work, but we would have to hope that she doesn't fall into it. Well, it seems like she was going to fall into it.
Yeah.
That's weird. The whole show is weird. This episode was very fascinating. Because they still end up together. But now they just end up injured and together. So why couldn't they have just avoided the injuries? Because they still end up together in the end.
Yeah. So what was the card? Greed? You said it was greed?
Yes. So a lot of I was trying to look through Korean netizen forums and they're just saying this is the problem of thinking if one partner is better than the other partner, there will always be this inferiority to knock them down. That's why you see those weird couples where do you know exactly what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can reference a specific
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Yes. And then they're always trying to knock down the other person's achievements. And then you're like, what is going on? Shouldn't you guys be on the same team? So a lot of Korean netizens were pointing to that. But they were also, it goes really deep. I don't know how deep you guys want to get involved. But they're saying in Korean society, the way that people just bluntly tell their friends, you can do better than that person because their status is not your status is crazy. They're saying it's it might not even be a friend. It could be the ajumma at the market that's that's your boyfriend? He's not even cute.
Yeah.
And then you're like, now, why would you say that, lady? That was crazy. That was uncalled for. I just met you yesterday. Amma, let's go home. It's just your mom at the market. You're like, you're crazy, lady. Okay. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
It feels dramatized, but also kind of real.
Yeah. And it's also very fascinating the way it's both of them are just office workers, but one of them is an office worker at a bigger company. And suddenly it becomes a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Moral of the story here, even though this is a BAM, is don't go hiking, Just don't exercise. I think it's dangerous. No,
guess if she didn't cheat.
Yes.
Right? But I mean, I'm saying if I think he would have cheated if he gets promoted first too, right? Instantly. If someone started to doing like.
But the moral of the story could also be they deserve each other. Because both of them would have cheated the minute they think they're better.
That's true.
And also, it's very fascinating. The minute that one of them thinks they're better than the other, their text messages become very cold. They're like, it's okay, eat lunch. And then the other one's like, I'm not coming because the girl in the next cubicle just dropped her pen. I gotta help her. Okay, this is so weird. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.